All right. Perfect timing. It's not even 1 o'clock and we're live. That's amazing. Who am I and what have I done with the real Dime Bot? Perfect timing. Oh, game. That's great. I had this game like severely muted the other day. There we go. It's so loud to honk my ears. My poor ears. All right, so recap. We made it to Colonia. We could really use picking up a suit schematic and doing an upgrade on our Dominator suit, which we can probably knock down pretty quickly. And then maybe take a look at some ops. We also have to get those damn data things to have that one engineer introduce us. So I really should just pull up a list of the Colonia engineers. Alright, so alright, come on. Hello. Welcome, welcome. So I was reading that engineer unlock. Alright, so let's check and make sure there's nothing I want to pick up in this Frontier Solutions real quick, guys.
Whatever you're in the market, if I don't have it, it's not worth having.
That's a lie. So, nope. Nothing I want. Alright, we need to pick up a mission that lets us get some suit schematics, guys. So, over to the terminal we go. Mission board. Alright, biometric circuit switches, production reports. Well, that is, that is not helpful. Suit schematic. We really only need the one. I would prefer more than one, though. There we go. 4 of them. Right, let's get in space and get this thing, y'all. You know, I probably should put some weaponry on this Caspian if we're going to be using it. Like that. Who left the plating on the floor open? Come on now, that is not safe. I wouldn't normally bother with this, but if we're going to be using this thing kind of as our daily driver out here for a little while, it probably needs to be armed. And, oh boy, everything is all the way back in the bubble. Alright, well, let's leave the empty one for right now. Alright, so we've got... One, two,
Hello.
2, 3.
Welcome to Hranvar Pogwingith.
Oh, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mediums? Alright. We want to put a multi-cannon up there. What do you guys think? I don't know who you are, but I'm not answering you. Oh, I don't want to do turreted multi-cannons. I hate turreted multi-cannons. I'm gonna look at an R real quick and see where I can find a not shitty multi-cannon, guys. Sorry. Like, just, I'm not doing that. Alright, so we are in Colonia. We need a multi-cannon. We need a class 2 turreted. Or gimbaled, rather. 2F gimbaled. Search. Yeah, no, that's an absolute lie on the multi-cannon there. Don't have enough Merc coin for this one, unfortunately. What is this? Oh, it's got phasing on it. Boy, you're not cheap. All right.
That's a negative, Commander.
Okay, so we've got a little while to do that. There is supposedly... Where is Ogmar? Alright, into space we go, guys. Landing gear.
Landing module retracted.
Clear the area and jump.
Thrusters full burn. Distancing now. Charging frameshift drive.
You have cleared the no-fire zone. Flight control out.
Adjusting for jump.
How much did that butcher our jump range just now? That'll stop that complaining about the fire groups. Perfect. Of course, while I was paying attention to that, I let the ship get going way too fast, so... Now we gotta catch up with this place and dock, folks. So.
Hello. Welcome to Hranvar po Gwingith Gogeris Gwindropoch Sansacidio Go Go Go.
Alright, so we'll pick up the last weapons that we need. And then I won't feel so, exposed. Of course. Request docking.
Contacting starport control.
Submit a docking request before landing at this port. Access authorized. Clear to land at docking bay 2-4.
There we go.
Heavy traffic ahead, Commander. Fly safely.
Ooh, this is high tech. Nice. And splat.
Docking complete. Engaging docking restraints. You are most welcome, Commander.
All right. Come on. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Now then, we need to go do our mission. But this ship is now fully armed. The only problem is this ship does not have massive shields. I mean, I could change it. I don't plan on getting into many fights with this thing, but the ability to take out anything relatively small that may decide to mess with me.
Go for departure.
It's kind of what I was looking for. I don't even know what this thing looks like with weapons deployed. Placements aren't bad. Placements aren't bad at all. If anything does pick a fight with us, we've got a decent amount of firepower to kind of get away and get out, so.
Leaving system. Frame shift now engaged.
Right. Oh, there's NSPs here. Is there a nav beacon here? We're going to scan that nav beacon because this is a big system spread all over the place. Is one of those really that easy? That's something we'll handle in a couple minutes then. Sorry guys, I was looking at my list of unlocks for Colonia and Odyssey engineers, and one of them is literally dock and disembark at 5 settlements. Like, that's kind of brain dead easy. We can do that real quick. All right. There we go. Oh, you know, I'm probably still wanted, actually. What's my... Okay, my notoriety is gone, so... Thank God for Super Cruise Overcharge. We're going to be going fast. Not as fast as a Cobra Mark 5 or a Mandalay, but still pretty fast. And this thing's fuel tank means it can do this for quite a long time. See what's in this little cluster here. I mean, it's quite an orbital system. The good news is we have to go back to the station we launched from, and they do have an interstellar factor, so I should be able to clear up any rep problems. We'll have to get a little bit closer before that crash site populates. I don't have collector limpets on here, so I would have to do that manually. Still, maybe something to do. How many escape pods is it? 25 occupied escape pods. And that's the problem, is it's occupied escape pods. I don't know, it may be worth shipping the Corvette out here.
Vectors for descent.
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated. Entry guidance computations complete. Vectors for descent. Intelligent thrusters initiating. Done.
Landing gear.
Gear down and slowing.
Touchdown.
The engines are powered down.
Come on.
Downloading data. Transfer complete. Mission status updated.
All right, now we can get out of here and head back to the mission drop-off. Landing gear.
Retracting modules.
I like those missions. That was pretty short and sweet. Engage FSD.
Engaging cruise.
Frameshift activated.
Back to Carcosa. Back to the rock. Turn this in. Clear my rep. Then we're going to head back to Colonia and go land and disembark at 5 settlements because that's a thing we need to do. So.
Readying for system jump now.
Okay, so cool. That was pretty much what I thought. Just kind of reading up on that. Alright, so we've got two really annoying engineer things to do here. Let's just get down here and take care of what we can right now. Hello, Robarden Rock. Request docking.
Zorgon Peterson, Delta, India Golf.
Sending docking request.
Flight Operations Department, please comply with established docking procedures, Commander. Request approved. Set down on landing pad 2-4.
Landing gear.
The landing gear is down and locked.
Alright.
Landing complete. Dispatching ground crew. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
Here we go. We're good. We are good. It's an interesting idea. Alright, so we're going to go upgrade a suit real quick, guys.
Weapons, give me a shout if you have any questions. Okay, let's take a look. This should help you cope with whatever comes your way.
Alright. Need more suit schematics. We always need more suit schematics, though. That's just the way of the world.
Sure.
That only needs some ionized gas. Huh. We're gonna go talk to the bartender real quick.
Watch your back out there. What can I get you, Commander? You got something you need to offload? You name it, I've got it.
Ionized gas. Nothing we can trade for, unfortunately. Yeah. Got plenty of weapon components.
Suit yourself. Makes no odds to me.
Wish we could just straight up buy
So,
stuff
how may
from
I be
them.
of service? If you've
But
got the goods, I've got the
unfortunately,
credits.
we can't. So
Anything else I can help you with?
I'll be right back, guys.
this tired in ages. Yeah. Maybe you should try a sleep aid. I took one last night. Knocked me right out. Sure. I don't want to rub it in, but I've been sleeping pretty well. See what you mean. About seeing what's out there, exploring the beyond?
Met a few explorers. Almost all of them were piloting anacondas. You need that sort of jump range.
Uh-huh.
All right. Sorry about that, guys.
No skin of my nose.
All right. So.
For 60 years, diplomatic armaments have been giving private.
We're going to head to the Colonia system. Let me look at something real quick. Okay. That's good.
Hello. Welcome to Llanfair po Gwyngyth Gogerydd Gwyndrapoch Santa Sirio Go Go Go.
Ooh. Hey, Megs. Check your bit messages. I know you like decorating ships. Gross. Okay, first off. Actually, before we do the paint job, let's decide on the...
You have an insect.
Huh?
It looks like an insect.
Oh, well, let's decide on the ship kit. So, we can have that. Or that.
I'm gonna go back and miss the first one. That. Or that. I like the second one.
Okay, and then we can do...
I don't like that.
Those engines technically go with your other, what you picked already, but you don't
Right.
have to use them.
Right.
I don't like those.
No, I don't like it. It looks like snakes on the outside. I'd say either 2 or 3. I don't know that I have a personal preference.
Better
2,
or worse?
2,
Better
2.
or worse? These?
No, the other ones.
Well, this is one.
Yeah. Well, technically that's 2. Oh. I was looking at 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you like these.
Can we see it? Oh, too much. Oh, oh. Go back to I thought that was a coffee maker. It's a microphone. Or a microphone.
Verity does have programming to emulate behavioral characteristics. However, they are nothing more than that.
one?
Okay. We don't have to use a hologram. I'm just showing them to you. Although they're not as objectionable on this ship as they are on the bigger ships.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
There you go, Frontier. Since I got the ship from you for free, have some money. Alright, now we need to decide on the paint job. That's pretty cool looking.
I like that dark orange. Look at that one. No, you lose the blue striping.
I can change the strapping. That's not a
Well,
big
I
deal.
know, but I'm just saying I like it. Whoa. Batman's car.
Ooh.
Or doody-doo.
You like that, don't you? Alright, now, weapon detailing.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, well, that'll be the colors.
Pew, 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 pew.
Okay, well, this is going to be completely different from every other ship I own. You want the same color for the engines? Oh, we're going different colors.
Well, it still coordinates with the
I've
2 main colors.
literally never done that before. I would clip that, I swear. Alright, and then... No, this is all pirate shit. Oh, no, that's Kumo power play. I can't use that. I'm not Kumo. I mean, I could, but I'm not Kumo crew, so... This is the actual decal for this ship.
Well, if that's what you want to use.
I was leaning more towards Distant Worlds.
You can put a pumpkin on it.
Hmm?
You put a pumpkin on it.
Pumpkin.
It's for them. There's a pumpkin.
Oh, the perilous pumpkin.
That's kind of funny.
You want the pumpkin, don't you?
Yeah, because it's orange.
You want that on both sides?
Easy.
Can this thing have an it can have an identification? Oh. Okay, so nameplate.
I like all the slash marks.
Yeah, the kill count.
Yeah.
Okay. There's that. I kind of like that for this one.
It's cool.
That's an odd spot to put that. Okay, ship ID. There's purposely not as many choices.
I mean, fair. I don't. I like it in white, I think.
Okay. Lines or no lines?
No lines. There's enough lines on it as it is.
Okay. Yeah, we're live.
What are you grumbling at? No, sir. You need to come over here and see the ship.
What's our highest? What are we up to number-wise? So this thing is, that's what I thought. This thing is DIG 32. Alright, what do you want to name it? Yes?
Yeah, it's named after you. Yeah. It's a good one.
Alright, thank you, babe.
You're welcome. Daddy, it's my ship. Can I drive?
You can try, Chester.
Okay. I'll try later. I don't feel like it right now.
Of course you don't. Thank you, babe. We can't decorate ships without her, guys, so... that's just how the universe works. Cool. Clear the area and jump.
Applying minimum thrust. Distancing standby. Charging frameshift drive.
All clear. Until next time, Commander.
Preparing for jump.
Alright, we need to land at 5 settlements in this system 07 Rubica 754. Oh, here we go with this. The servers are not in a good mood today. Let's check our engineers tab real quick. So we don't know about her yet. It's occupied escape pods. I swear I'm gonna have to either build a combat ship or go farm that low res there for an excruciatingly long time. That may just be what we have to do, but I'm going to need to fit some collector limbs to this thing before I do that. I'm not manually scooping 25 occupied escape pods because I'll kill a couple of them, but I don't want to waste the time. Because that would just be stupid. You're like, oh, the Peter's base one. That 4.5 times profit multiplier is nice. They usually are. Alright, so current goal right now, we gotta land at 5 settlements and disembark in this system. Now that I'm actually piloting again, we'll speed up. Throttle locks are your friend. We'll intersperse some of this with some operations, but I want to get this guy, or this, her, Eleanor Bressa, however you say it, unlocked, and then we'll look at something else. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're gonna do in Colonia. They're up to something. That's the reason I flew out here. And that, and to unlock these engineers I'd never bothered to unlock. Might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone while we're out here. Or 8 birds, if we're talking about the engineers. We're going to be able to do most of this on one planet. That's hilarious. Alright, there's our gravity well. That's my theory, which is why I decided to come out here, is that this week or next week, when the community goal is going to be...
Preparing for orbital descent. Stabilizing altitude vectors.
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated.
And
Entry guidance computations complete.
time to go fast.
Intelligent thrusters engaged.
Request docking.
Asking now.
Landing gear.
Lowering landing gear.
I like how the farm is over in that crater here. That's very cool. That's one. This is just going to be a little tedious, is what this is going to be. But with the Caspian, with the 3,500 meters per second drop speed, it'll be a little less problematic. And SCO.
Increasing velocity.
Because it is a fantastic way to boost out of orbital. There we go.
Initiating planetary approach phase. Orbital guidance systems standing by.
Coming in a little hot. We might drop below the threshold.
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated. Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are at normal levels. Re-entry procedures initiated.
Fiorentino Hydroponics Estate. Request docking.
Requesting docking clearance.
Landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
That is two. Have I tried any of the operations? Yeah, I quite like operations. Most of my problems with operations is either there's one particular thing that I wish they'd fix as far as mission goals, and then the rest of it's mostly just server stability issues. But overall, I like where they're going with it. Now, I will say, if you're doing the hard versions, you do need a good engineered ship, and on foot, you need good engineered gear. But
Engaging crews.
That's kind of to be expected with that kind of content. But the others, I think most of them have been soloed on easy. So they are a good way to get some Merc coin and get some modules that are pretty interesting. Yeah, I like operations. I thought they were really going to drop the ball with the way it kept getting pushed back, but it needed the time in the oven, and the servers still need some work. But when it works, it's fun.
Approach protocols engaged.
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated. Now,
I'm going to be jumping into one here after we land at two more places, probably. just to break up the day a little
Entry
bit.
guidance computation is complete. Vectors for descent systems are at normal levels.
I love it when you two talk over each other. The best thing FDev did, request docking. Request docking.
Requesting
When it
landing
comes
pad.
to operations, is they made it so you can join them from anywhere in the galaxy as long as you're docked, and that makes it so much smoother. That's 3. You know what, we might as well go ahead and do one, because I think some of the partners are actually in line. Let's see what's available. Who's running right now? Ooh, a terminal. A terminal prosecution power play. Oh, that's no! Let me in. And it's gone. Man, people are loving terminal prosecution today. Firestorm Rescue. Biohazard is one of the ones that's a little harder. This is where I said the servers need some help. It's not going to let me into any of these.
Hello. Welcome to Hranvar Pogwingith Gogeris.
Ah, thank you for the YouTube stub. Welcome, welcome. Fine. There's where the major problems are. Like, the servers are just not cooperating. I was watching one of our other partners today, Rain Man, and he was having a lot of problems with it, too. The other thing that's nice is it's another way to get power play merits if you don't feel like doing the missions that they shove into the mission board or your missions folder every week. Because, like, me, like, for one thing, I'm not even near the bubble, so, like, that right there, the holographic adverts, is about the only one that I would do. And it's only worth 4,800 merits. Whereas that mission there was 5,000 merits.
Increasing velocity.
And power play is a great way to unlock some unique modules. So if you're interested in power play, that's a nice... God, how do we get that far away? Optional, it's a nice optional way to get merits. Alright, so by my count, we've landed at 3 settlements. So we need 2 more to get this invitation to pop. And then we get into some complicated, annoying stuff. Because we need 100,000 credits worth of bounty vouchers and 25 units of occupied escape pods. So we're going killing either way. And I don't have one of my combat ships out here. So it's just this thing. And while I put some weaponry on the Caspian, it's not exactly a combat ship. You are welcome for showing where the menu and stuff is. That's tutorials is kind of what I do. I really need to get my Loop of Shame counter working because, man, it has been Loop of Shame Central the last couple of days. So has anybody noticed the carrier out there that's named Doc Brown Enterprises? That's a fantastic nod.
Altitude acquisition procedures initiating. Orbital
Back to
parameters
the
coming
Future.
online.
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated.
Ooh, console, and went about 4 years on maintenance mode and went over to PC last year. I always feel so bad whenever I see people tweet about, hey, when are
Entry
you gonna...
guidance computations complete. Vectors for descent.
Oh, another YouTube sub. When I see people say, hey, when are you guys going to pick up console development again? And it's like, as much as I hate to see the player
Intelligent
base...
thrusters engaged.
As much as I hate to see the player base fractured, they're not going to pick console development up again. It's too expensive. Because they have to maintain a separate code base for basically every console or platform it's on. And they just don't have that kind of money right now. Or they're not willing to spend it, I guess.
That is not an option.
Oh, we found a place that doesn't have a pad large enough for us. Wait a minute. Hold on. Can I be super cheeky about this? How cheeky can we be here? Let's see. This shouldn't work, and I don't think it's going to. Yeah, I'm going to say it. Whoops, that's the ground. Yeah, I didn't think that would work, but it was always worth a check. Boom. There she is. That would have been hilarious if we could have pulled that off, but I understand why we can't. That would make the Nomad more broken than it currently is. What? I didn't fire a weapon? Did anybody see me fire a gun? If you do Exo-biology and you don't use a Mandalay for it, even if you do use the Mandalay and you want to use a larger ship, the Nomad is 100% worth it. I personally think it's a really neat little ship. It can land in some truly stupid
Engaging
spots.
cruise.
The fact that it has a I forget the technical name for it, but the survey ping that you can do when you right-click with your
Setting altitude markers. Maintain
Artemis
stable
suit?
descent profile.
with the genetic scanner, the scan that goes out and shows you
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated.
exobiology around you. The Nomad can do that from the air, and that alone can be worth it just because Like, if you've ever spent like half an hour trying to find that last damn bacteria from the
Entry
air,
guidance computations complete.
the
Vectors
Nomad
for descent.
can do that. In fact, when we get down here, I'll launch it again and show you.
Intelligent thrusters initiating. Done.
This was not a great drop. Yeah, everybody's died. That's why I use that example. It's a common pain point for exobiology explorers. Like, we all know it oh too well. Alright, so the Nomad has I'm gonna take these pulse lasers out of fire group real quick. Alright, so the Nomad has a Mark II bioscanner. So let's get right down here at service level. We're still kind of high. Yeah, you can kind of see it there, but it'll be a lot easier to see when I get down here. That is the same pulse that your genetic profiler does in your exploration suit. If there was exo-biology out here, that scan would be highlighting it for us. Which means with the Nomad, it is possible to just cruise above the surface of a planet and just ping. And it's amazingly useful. And so the whole idea with it is to just, especially with a Caspian or a larger ship, is to just deploy the Nomad and let your ship follow you around, or dismiss it altogether. And since the Nomad can land in the most truly ridiculous of places, do your exo that way.
Not an option.
Oh!
Shields offline.
That is twice that's happened. I'm going to jump away and jump back and see if that stops it. But why is it...
Shields online.
Is it worth paying for it with ARCs or wait a few months till production? Depends on how bad you want it, honestly. I'll cruise in while I ask the partners a question. Alright, let's see if any of their partners have had that little problem. Let's get down here and try to land without accidentally firing weapons somehow. I don't know what that was about. It's happened twice with the Nomad. Alright, they granted my docking request. Hopefully we can just pay off our fine and be done with it. Because I do have to actually dock. Landing gear.
Gear down and slowing. The ship is yours to dock.
Alright. Local services. Let me see about paying these fines. What's the difference between standard, galaxy, and interstellar? As far as I know with this particular ship, the difference is basically the cosmetics. It may be that Mark II biological scanner too. Let me double check that because they like to do that sometimes. Nomad Stellar. The Nomad Stellar has it. Nope, it's just the ship kits. The Nomad Standard, the Nomad Galactic, and the Nomad Interstellar all have the Mark II biological scanner. So it's literally just down to the cosmetics that come with it. Yeah, it's the cosmetics. So that's nicer than normal with those ships. So yeah, the Nomad Standard actually that's a pretty good deal for not a lot of arcs, and you get a fully functional ship instead of you know how with like the Kestrel and stuff like that. If you wanted the sick weaponry, you had to get the nicer versions. So I kind of like that. Good on you, FDEF, for not being complete jerks about that one. So we need one more. Fines are cleared. Get the hell out of here. There's a reason we're landing, disembarking, and then immediately leaving. So, with any luck, if I've read that right and the game is registering things correctly right now, we are on our way to our last landing.
Increasing velocity.
I'm a little concerned about potentially having to do combat with this thing because that carrier name, because those shields just went down like they were made of paper, but that was also a settlement defense batteries firing on us. So,
Orbital guidance systems active. Monitor approach angle closely.
I may have to play around with this thing
Procedures initiated.
a little bit. The good news is we're in Colonia. So Jacques Station has almost everything I could dream of. It's, you know, it's not quite
Entry
Shin
guidance computations complete.
and
Vectors for
Jameson
descent.
Memorial. Not quite Jameson Memorial, but still pretty good.
Intelligent thrusters initiating. Done.
I'm not too worried about jump range here. That's a 5D shield generator. This thing really probably does need a much bigger shield generator than that. I'll land us back at Jacques and see about changing that out. Alright. Landing gear.
Landing modules deployed.
This should make number 5.
Hello. Welcome to Hlanvar Pogwingith Gogerith Gwendropoch Sansa Sidio Go Go Go.
And another YouTube sub. We're having a good day there. Thank you. Whoops, not what I meant to hit. See, this is the stuff that five settlements in the Colonia system. Clearly, I've misread something there. All right, so, but we're gonna head back to Jacques. Let's just use the system map. Clear the area and jump.
Preparing for jump.
Interesting. I'll have to wait to see if it unlocks. Like the voice was, yeah, voice attack is fantastic.
Engaging cruise.
Alright, let's go ahead and close this distance. I want to see about making a couple mods to this ship. Because right now, she's fit for purpose, but she's not going to survive what's coming up. So I'll have to do a little bit of work there. Mainly shields, and I want a collection limpet controller on this thing. I'm not sure we have enough cargo space to contain. Nope, we're going to have to do some cargo manipulation too. We need 25 empty slots for 25 occupied escape pods. 100 grand of bounties is not bad. Those escape pods are going to be a pain. Not as much as the other stuff. There's the 10 faction associates data, the manufacturing instructions, and the digital designs. That is just yuck. That's a lot of on foot. We'll check operations when we land too and see if I can get into anything. Alright, Jacques Station, here we come. Throttle back for the inevitable gravity well. The biggest thing we're trying to unlock here is Yishen. Yeah, man. There's the gravity well. Disengage.
Drives disengaging.
It's okay, servers. You can do it. Request docking.
Contacting Starport Control.
No, that just screwed up big time. Pad 10. Land the gear.
The gear is down and locked.
I'm going to exit the main menu real quick and see if that invitation pops, because sometimes you have to do that with engineers. And since we're not doing anything but going down a lift, it doesn't really make a difference. Deportal, deportal. All right. Well, looks like that didn't actually pop. So, wrong leg click. So we've either done something wrong there, or the game is not tracking like it should. So before I forget about it, because I will, that drive. Hello, welcome. Let's take a look here, because this thing's not going to survive. I'm going to put this on here just so I can be lazy. I can't store these, so... How much would it cost to have this thing shipped out here? No. Absolutely not. Jesus. Almost a billion credits? No. I'll suffer through without it out here somehow. You know what? I need a recon or collect Olympic controller. This to disembark and go get scanned by a guard. Ugh. I'll deal with that later. You're not. Why are there no collector limpets available here? I'll go find them somewhere else. Christ. Life is annoying out here. What do we have? A class 5 available. Colonia Hub has them, huh? Launch.
Preparing for departure.
Loading requested configuration.
Take us out.
Powering engines.
Stand by for launch.
Sir,
One moment, please.
powering engines.
Ready and waiting. Divert power to systems. Done.
Helm.
Launching now. Ascending.
Now, please.
Intelligent thrusters engaging.
I do love all the moving bits and bobs on the Caspian. I'll give them that. clear the area and jump.
Handoff complete.
Afterburners, the ship's
Maxing
yours.
engines.
Diverting power to engines. Distancing, stand by. Preparing the FTL drive.
Off we
Reducing
go.
speed.
Sorry, I got caught away. Love the vids, by the way. Better than like 90% of the partners. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the vids. No, I have a carrier. I'm out here working on engineers, and because I think FDev is up to something out here in the next couple weeks. The yellow things in my ship are just part of a ship kit. They're made to make it look like, explorer bits, sciencey things. Personally, I think they look like the buoys from Jaws, but they're just supposed to be like set dressing to make the ship look all expedition-y. It's one of the ship kits for it. Yeah, we're just out here kind of trying to unlock some engineers. Right now, I'm picking up some gear to make this ship a little more survivability. Yeah, the Caspian reminds me very much of a Miranda-class starship from the original original series of Star Trek. Like, all it's really missing is the warp nacelles slung below it. So essentially what we need to pick up is just a collector limpet controller because I need 25 occupied escape pods. So one of the easiest ways to come about that is to just go to a resource extraction zone and murder. That'll also have the benefit of restocking some of my engineering materials, because I have used up a fair amount getting some of these engineers up to a higher level so that they point me towards other engineers. It's the Odyssey engineers that are such a royal pain in the ass. The ship-based engineers are not as bad. And that, just in general, in my mind, holds true for on-foot engineering in general. It's just a pain in the ass. Colonia Hub, listening post. What else is out here? Weirdly enough, the osmium was, or funnily enough, I guess, not weirdly enough, the osmium that we needed was one of the easiest things to come by. Because if you know what you're looking for, osmium is not hard. I would like to run a couple ops today, but so far the servers have been not cooperative, which is unfortunate. All right. Edwards Foods. I swear to God, if I see a Taylor Farm settlement, I'm nuking it from orbit.
Approach vector holding steady. Maintain controlled entry.
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated. Entry guidance computations complete. Vectors for descent. Changing flight mode.
Not very big to be calling yourself a hub.
Sorgan Peterson, Delta, India, Golf. It's good to have you with us, Commander. Please submit a docking request before landing. Access authorized. Proceed to Bay 10.
I didn't give the auto dock any opportunity to do anything there.
Confirmed contact. Ground crew dispatched. We hope you enjoy your stay.
Alright, disembark, and we will go see what else there is to see. This should be a standard. Yeah, it is. I'll worry about this with other. They'll proc eventually. Alright, so outfitting. We need. Oh, fuck. Wasn't reading that close enough. That's going to be interesting. Collector limpets. Yes, I know what needs to be in a fire group. Thank you. That's fine. I'll make my own limpets. Right. All right. Let's see what happens here. It's been nothing but server errors today. That one's actually working. Core dynamics. Thank you. Now we just need a fourth. I love that Halo reference in the background. I don't want to hang out in here too long, but these are literally no fun with 3 people. And so apparently this is the way it's going today. Either you can't get in or you can't get a fourth. Fix the bugs, FDev. Let's see if maybe this one will go. Although with 2 Corvettes and a Python, too, this should be doable with 3 people. Because this is all space combat. Now, while my ground stuff is not as engineered, my combat ship sure as hell is.
Hello. Welcome to Llanfair Pogwingith Gogerith Gwindropoch Santa Sirio Go Go Go.
This is what we're in for. Just launch it. We can try it. And that's really what I want to. Come on. Okay, we're going. Good. So, again, guys, this is a all shit based
Hello.
op.
Welcome to Llanfair po Gwyngyth Gogerydd Gwyndropoch Sansa City o Gogogoch.
Clear the pad and get to work. Our client's activity is getting increasingly disrupted by criminal presence in this sector. We have been hired to remove the threat and secure the shipping lanes. Targets are nearby. I have marked their location on your nav panel.
We're probably going to take a beating. May die at least once. Just knowing what's coming as far as the wings of ships. But this is more doable with 3 people in space than it is... Interesting, that's showing completely scans. Than it is some of the on-foot missions. At least on the hard mode. I love it when I can't see. What is that on the... Oh, it's Cobra. Alright, come here. I'm running the beam lasers a little low right now, guys, to keep power in the shields as much as possible. Because we're going to be dealing with better equipped ships out here. So I want that extra resistance.
Confirmed.
That's a fragment, or the shark cannon build. I just saw the cloud go by me. Ooh boy, look at all the empty buffs.
More hostiles inbound.
all the booms. A Viper, okay. Sure.
Of enemies destroyed. Keep up the pressure.
Outstanding.
Another FDL. Oh, a Corsair. Haven't seen one of these in a while. And it's nice that the NPCs are finally in them, but I haven't seen one pop up out here in a while.
Welcome to
Alright, now we're just waiting on the general. Here he comes.
Enemy reinforcements inbound. Scans indicate a general is leading them to battle.
Alright, where is he? There he is.
Phenomenal.
Target eliminated. General is down. Remaining hostiles are jumping out. Great work.
It's a lot of elites. That was not bad, though.
Inbound. Head there for extraction.
Yeah, they've got some good edgelord names. That's not a bad op.
Operation accomplished. Dock with the
Excuse you? That kestrel's about to get fucking lit up, so I'm gonna just let that go. Even put my GG in. There we go. There's an op. Pretty easy one, at least as far as combat goes. If you have a decently engineered combat ship, that one's not bad. One of those guys was running a really high DPS frag cannon build too, which helps. Such a hi. I learned mining in Exo-bio, made 400 mil plus yesterday. That's Exo-bio. Alright guys, now we're going to go a murdering for our own sake. Yeah, Exo-bio is great. It's, I love exploration.
Ship detached. You may leave when ready.
Always have. Any kind of exploration, I'm all over. Unfortunately, everything that we need to do right now revolves around not exploring. What kinds of material you get? There's the rub. That's something that needs fixing. There's not a breakdown in what they just gave me, really. I just got rare materials. If I had screenshotted everything beforehand, I could go back and look. But from all my looking through menus, the game doesn't exactly tell you. So. Unless I've missed something, which I'm not perfect, so that is entirely possible. So we're going to go with the straight up resource extraction site. I'm going to be falling back on the tried and true method for bounty hunting here, guys. Just because this ship doesn't have the most baller shields in the world, and it's a Caspian, it's not exactly a combat ship. I've done the best I could with what we have, but we need to get our hands on 100,000 credits worth of bounties, bounty vouchers, which won't be hard, and 25 occupied escape pods, which will be a little harder. Fortunately, the fastest method is forming a damaged megaship And the contained system using hatchbreaker limpets. Alright, well, I'm going to go collect my 100 grand in bounties, and then we'll equip some hatchbreakers and give that a shot. Because that sounds far superior to trying to grab them from a resource extraction combat zone. Although I will take any that I find out here because, yeah. What are the factions in this system again? I keep seeing Ukrainian references out here. Which is not a bad thing. It's just kind of odd all of a sudden. Like, I just saw a Sevastopol carrier over there, I think. I'm in Colonia, Sasha. And I swear I saw an actual faction yesterday. You might get invaded. Oh, I have so many comments there, but I don't comment much on politics on stream. But ooh, I have so many comments. Looks like we're going to be fighting in the dark, which is fine. That's why we had night vision. Picking up 100K in bounty vouchers is nothing. All right. That's a wing. This ship can't handle a wing. My Corvette? Absolutely. I would be all over it. Yeah, the CG runs till Thursday. Holy God, these shields are paper thin.
Shields down.
Chaff.
Shields online.
Shit, I just hit that TBX by accident. We need out of here. I may have to build a combat ship out here. This is patently not going to work. At least we can repair. Either that or I need to pick my targets. We may just have to go back in and be really, really picky about our targets. But yeah, this thing's shields are absolutely paper thin. Did we take any internal damage? Yeah, we did. Being able to repair is nice. We're going to have to burn one more limpet. The AFM itself is damaged. There we go. Get those put back online. Cargo hatch, sensors, power plant. That's nothing we can do anything about right now. All right. No, the current community goal is in the bubble. All right, ship's back online. Full repair and ready to go. We're going to try this again, and we're going to be more selective about our targets. Because 100k is not that much in bounties. I can survive long enough in this ship to pull that off. Also, fucking there's the system authority. There's who I need. This is what I was talking about doing when you are low rank or not in a super good fit combat ship and you want to make some money killing pirates. Go to a resource extraction site and follow the system authority around. Or at least stay near them, because this jackass right here is wanted in an ASP scout which is something that even the Caspian can tear apart. There's our 100 grand in bounty vouchers. Kind of knew that's all it would take. Alright, nearest outfitting. I want a... Oh, perfect. Jacques should have this. Half impulse.
Half impulse engaged.
Can't see the rings. Why are we locked onto the resource extraction site? That's my bad. 2 planets in the system have stratum tectonicas. Nice. That is pay dirt right there. I'm gonna kick well free of this planet. Come back in on Jacques. Is that confirmed stratum tectonica or possible stratum tectonica? Of course, that also depends on what, if you're using third-party tools. There we are. Request docking.
Requesting landing platform.
Take us in.
Aye, aye, Commander. Helm.
Yes.
Handing you the con.
Thank you.
1/4 impulse.
1/4 impulse engaging.
2 bottles in each planet observatory lists bacteria, plus that stratum is the only possibilities for each planet. Ugh. So 50-50.
Landing modules deployed.
Landing thrusters.
Observatory is one of my
Readying landing
favorite
thrusters.
tools.
Initiating landing sequence. The ship has landed. Handoff complete.
Well done. The ship's yours.
All right. So we need to get an invitation from the Colonial Council for this guy, right? Keep hitting the codex today. Okay. We're going to have to gain some rep with the Colonia Council. Oh, wait. Nope, there it is. Alright, and we came here for hatchbreaker limpets. There they are. I'm blind. Alright. Let's get this guy unlocked, and then we'll check out that damaged megaship that Rudok was telling us about. The ship has got so many damn limpet controllers on it. Next system en route.
Navigation for next system.
Clear the area and jump.
Maximum thrust. Distancing standby. Readying the FTL drive. Preparing for jump.
That right there is one of my favorite voice attack commands. It just takes a lot of irritation out of, or not a lot of irritation, a lot of mindless work out of leaving a place. Half impulse.
I'm engaging engines at 50%.
Yep, there it is. I knew I saw it out here. Ukraine Colonist Alliance. I don't see anybody active in system chat. That was a relatively painless approach. Request landing.
Request done.
Take us in.
Affirmative. Stand by. Helm.
Yes, sir.
The ship's yours.
I have it.
Quarter impulse.
1/4 impulse engaged. We're in the pipe.
Landing modules deployed.
I do love the landing gear and the way the engines on this ship move.
Landing thrusters.
Readying landing thrusters. Preparing to dock. The ship has landed. Handoff complete.
Great work. The ship's yours.
Come on, servers. There we go. Gains access because, yeah, all right. And he's in the system that we need to go to. Perfect. It's all coming up, Millhouse. Clear the area and jump.
Boosting thrusters. Distancing, stand by. Preparing the FTL drive. Charging frameshift drive.
Clear of the station limits. travels, Commander.
Vectors. Hyperspace. Checking systems now. Complete.
Yeah, no, we haven't been near any other players recently. Alright, let's,
Hyperspace. Checking systems now. Complete.
scan the... Alright, just calls around A1, huh? Now, I'm going to scan the nav beacon, but then I do want to get to this engineer and turn this stuff in real quick before we start messing with another objective. Otherwise, I will forget about the current objective and end up screwing myself over somehow because I have the memory and attention span of a squirrel. Like, those of you that enjoy the tutorial videos, you should, if you watch me stream enough, you'll wonder how in the hell I ever managed to make one because I have literally the attention span of a squirrel. Squirrel better than goldfish.
Hello. Welcome to Hanvar Wingith Gogerith Quintropo Science City Go.
BBB. I knew that somebody's username, but my first impression was, hey, the Better Business Bureau just followed me. Alright, system data downloaded. Come on. Load for me. There we go. The Brig. I don't know if I like the name of that. Let's get over here and get landed and give him what he needs, and then we'll go start poking at a mega ship. I haven't gone poking and prodding at a mega ship in a while. They're always fun. Probably going to make me wish I was in a smaller ship. Although this thing does have max engineer thrusters, so it is about as maneuverable as a Caspian is going to get. It's just that I've spent the last year flying the Mandalay, the Cobra Mark V, and the Kestrel almost exclusively. So, unless we're doing big combat with the Corvette. And even then, Corvettes are weirdly maneuverable for a ship their size. There it is. This liner is in the top 1% of all liners out here. You're lucky I have other things to do and no Corvette, otherwise I would find you and kill you. I really, really, really am thinking about taking my my Lynx and naming it .0, as many zeros as the naming field will hold, 1%.
Gravity well influence increasing. Compensation active.
Like, I gave it a somewhat normal name right now. I named
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated.
I named it Icon of the Stars because of the Icon of the Seas cruise ships, but I'm seriously tempted to make it a joke. I should do that with this
Entry
ship.
guidance computations complete. Vectors for descent.
Like, I named this thing Excelsior because it looks like something from Star Trek, and that feels like something that Starfleet would name a ship. But back on the test servers, I actually had named it Khan with like 8 A's because of Star Trek 2.
Intelligent thrusters engaged.
It's horrifying landing at places sometimes in this thing because it puts you right on top of whatever you're landing at.
Logan Peterson, Delta, India, Golf. This is an independently controlled port, Commander. Please submit a request before landing. Request approved. Set down on landing pad 01.
This is the real reason I love the docking computer right here, is because it lets me get good views and crazy screenshots. Going to the Stony Lonesome. Alright, down, down, down. And this man.
Landing successful. Docking restraints engaged.
Can't do anything to these engines. Man, we'll do that. Gonna go ahead and try to bump his access level up some. I mean, if we're gonna be using these things, I might as well have them be as non-crappy as I can get away with. We don't have any conductive components. Of course we fucking don't. I'll try weed or high cap. I can't believe we don't have any conductive components. And of course, there's not. Right, what else can we do with you? Like, this FSD is maxed out. It's really just the beam lasers. Of course, we've got a bunch of them. I'm real tempted to try this. Yours doesn't call you what? My voice attack? Mine are far too sarcastic for that. this is gonna eat Merc coin. I'll occasionally get one of mine. I think it's Verity that just says that she's not going to answer any questions except to say that she won't answer any questions. Alright. We're going to have to get some mats. I'll plug all that into, oh my god, my brain. Materials tracker. Really? Ah, there we are. I hate having to reconnect this, but it'll only take a sec. Good thing I checked. I would have typed that backwards. Okay, good. We're relinked. All right. Are you going to read the ship that I currently have or not? Nope, you think I'm in a Kestrel right now. Gets your nice. Good. There's the Caspian. Alright, that's got the efficient on. It's not it's not updated, it's not registering the plasma. Alright, so let's see, I can close this window again. Why do you keep opening? So we want to add what we need to get to efficient up there. Hard points. I'm just going to leave you over there while we go play with the distress calls. Alright, let's set course for A1.
Ship released. You are clear for departure.
Once we get up into orbit, we'll see what we got. 25 occupied escape paths. That's so many escape pods. Get me away from this planet. There we go. Houdini mining. Love it. Like a charm. Man, the new galaxy map in the or skybox in the background, I like it so much better now that they've changed it. The lighting changes overall have been nice, I will say that. Oh, hello. Oh, look at all those materials. We're going to go ahead and play Space Vacuum for a minute. I need to add all this crap to my, There we go. I don't need all this crap that it's picking up right now. All I want is the mats. I don't even care about the gold. With the other stuff, yes. All right, now then. Reply to this message on real quick. Alright. Now then, we gotta put our data link scanner into the hatch breakers are there. Right. There we go. All right, and all right. Now we relock. This is the unfun, unglorious part of trying to harvest resources like this in this game. we go. 75, 80, 90, and we're in. Oi, limpets, you want to collect here? There we go. Actually have to launch them. Duh. Have to go to fly dangerously, fly safe out there in the dark though. With all that data, Rubica. Thank you for stopping by. Here we go. Seven of them. I'm less worried about the engineering mats. This is going to be our next little while, guys. We got to get 25 of these things, so yay! Fortunately, this method is working pretty well. So we'll keep on grabbing them as we can. Another tech. Nice. You are having a good time out there. All right, so. There go the pods. Ten. All right. Can we grab those, please?
Hello. Welcome to
Oh, limpets are so stupid sometimes. Oh, no wonder you can't get to this one. That one's a lost cause. I'll make some more limpets while we hatch break this other one. It's kind of the same playbook. Go ahead and double up on the synthesis here. Hmm. That wasn't great. And, that's it on this go-round. So between 2 to 3, huh? We're going to be here for a little while. It's the nature of the sim. All right, overriding. Just watching these things murder themselves by accident. Oh, limpets, you're so stupid. I hate wasting a limpet on it, but I also don't want to be here for the rest of my life. Smarter limpets are extra charged. Smarter limpets have never existed. Unfortunately for us all. And these limpets are better than they used to be. Like, the first generation of limpets were... Jesus, were they dumb. Alright. We're up to 17, only 8 more, so... Just, we don't know how many times we'll have to do it because of the variance and when it spawns, but... That's kind of the nature of the game. New expansion, guys. We just made limpets smarter. When done, they come back in inventory. Boom, gangbuster shells. Oh my god. And the long outstanding question arises: what does Dorn want with occupied escape pods? There's some things it's better to just not ask. It's some things it's just better to not ask. Fire this one directly off and see if it can get it. Nope. Alright. 19. We're almost there. Mark II limpets is what we would have to call it. God, Ooh, that's terrifying and hilarious. There's my targeting reticle for it. Show me the escape pods. $20. I'm gonna have to undo my ignore list after this, but it's worth it not to have. Oh, come on. Are we having this same problem? Can you get to it? My pathfinding is just so bad. One more time, then. Of course, you could buy them off an FC for 1,000,000 credits apiece. Yeah, there's a. I did find it interesting how there's a strong scalper economy basically for fleet carrier commanders. It's like, you want this thing? Well, I'm the only person around. That'll be all your money, please. Are we... There's 2 damaged and 2 occupied. Alright. Are you serious, game? Sorry, folks. Y'all are going bye-bye. Buying tritium and Colonia for about 150k a ton. I hate how stupid these things are. Like, the last one we need is literally right there, and we can't get to it. Fine. Dorn, I don't really like this. It's taking way too long, and I'm real uncomfortable about what you might be doing with these escape pods. So, I'll be glad when this is over. Well, that was dramatic. There's our 25. Oh, I have the system map for this place. Next system en route. Next system en route. I think voice tech. Oh, voice tech crashed. That's a bit unusual. Get away from this ship. Let me launch voice tag again.
Greetings, Commander.
Alright, voice tech is back. Kraken's Retreat. Off we go. So we get this guy unlocked. Okay, so this will make 4 or 5 engineers? I'll have to take a look. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now. Right, we are in orbit. I can see Kraken's Retreat. Let's go ahead and get down there.
Entering planetary sphere of influence. Tracking descent vectors.
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated. Intelligent thrusters initiating. Done. Entry guidance computations complete. Vectors for descent.
Take us in.
Okay. Helm.
Yes, sir.
The ship's yours.
Thanks.
Quarter impulse.
1/4 impulse engaged.
Landing modules deployed.
Landing thrusters.
Readying landing thrusters. Initiating landing procedures. The ship has landed. Handoff complete.
Good. The ship's yours.
Can be bought for 3 million credits each, and ugh. No thanks. Alright, there's your there's your life support or life pods, you friggin' weirdo. Alright, so the Colonia engineers are... Alright, we've unlocked Mel Brandon, we've unlocked Marcia Hicks. We've unlocked Etienne Dorn. We've unlocked Petra. Baltanos. So we need Rosa, Eleanor, and Yi, basically. Yeah, we just need those three. And those are going to come from annoying stuff. Well, Eleanor, not so much. That's the dock and disembark, but Rosa is gonna... We need to finish Baltanos' referral thing. We need to finish the other referral. Right, so that is Rosa, Baltanos, and Eleanor that unlock those. And Rosa, we have to. Do we know about her yet? Yeah, so we need culinary cocktail recipes. We got to do a bunch of on-foot bullshit. We'll look at something real quick. So we need digital designs. That's it. And what else is it? We need digital designs, manufacturing instructions, and faction associates data. So all stuff that's got to come from on foot nonsense.
Need a weapon upgrade. So what are you after today? Okay, let's take a look. Sure, take a look around.
Ah, I've been looking for one of these.
Nice. Hit something with a Karma L6 and you won't even know what it was afterwards. All right. That should put the odds in your favour. That's taken the damage up a notch.
Let's see about a good cosmetic for this thing. Oh my, that's obnoxious. I'm getting that just because of how obnoxious it is. All we need to take this thing up to the next level is weapon schematics.
Take your time.
Yeah, we need schematics for the upgrades. Lots of schematics.
Anything else you need? Appreciate the business.
Hey, Commander. We got something you need to offload. Have a look. The only thing you won't find is a discount. Anything else?
Nah.
No skin off my nose.
Back to the ship. I think we're probably about wrapped up for today because there's not much else we can accomplish before I normally end at 5. So let's just kind of take a look real quick at what we did manage to get done. So we've got all but 3 engineers unlocked. I know where we need to go to get the rest of the stuff. We're going to be doing a lot of digging through HAB data ports at tourist settlements here. The other thing we can do is check mission boards, but I'm going to let it go right here, guys. So we are on a little bit of a different schedule this week. I have to remember my own schedule. We are going to be doing Assassin's Creed Black Flag for the next 2 days. Probably not going to be here on Thursday. That's my D&D. And then we're going to be doing Elite Dangerous after that. And maybe some Star Citizen on Sunday. But until then, thank you guys for hanging out. And I will see everybody tomorrow. We're going to be doing some old school pirating instead of Elite Dangerous pirating. So, 07 Commanders, fly safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.